That's right.
And we're back.
Oh yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to our show. Today we have a special guest, Ryan here.
Ryan.
He's a Scotch expert, so we're gonna ask about what he thinks about this new Islay whiskey, Scotch whiskey. We got this as a gift from Elena. Thank you, Elena. You remember Elena from past episodes? So yeah, so I'm Dennis.
I'm Guan.
Bye, Brian.
And we're from Two Glasses. Alright, let's get into it.
Okay.
So Ryan, what do you know about Scotch in general?
You know, guys, I think you oversold. I don't know a lot.
Okay, just
Scotch comes from overseas.
anything that you know about Scotch. Yeah.
You know, I like to drink it. Pairs well with a nice smoke.
Okay.
We're just kidding.
And-
He's a homeless that we picked up from the side of the road. Say, hey, can you be in our show? You know, just whatever, right?
Not hopeless.
This is Octomore, so it's a Islay Scotch whiskey, and this is very
wait.
typical.
So this is Islay, you said?
Islay, yes.
Okay, so have a peat in it.
Yes,
Oh
very
wow.
peaty.
Okay.
So before we have past episode that we review Lafroy, and that's an Islay whiskey with a very peaty. They said it's smoky flavored.
Right.
Now this is twice as smoky as that.
Wow.
So we're gonna
That's my
try
favorite.
it.
You know, I like peat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he loves peat. He loves the smoke.
The more peaty it is, the more I like.
I once knew a guy named Pete. He carved wood. He carved bears out of wood with a chainsaw.
You're talking about other peat?
You don't know.
Oh, okay.
Different episode, guys.
Oh, okay. So let's open it up.
Let's open it up.
Review it. Yes.
Would you do the honors and open it and pour us some Scotch Islay Octomore?
Wow. Look at the bottle. It's like dark.
This is
That is
edition,
something.
Yeah, 15.1.
It's a nice friend of yours to be bringing something like this by. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah.
And
Very nice packaging. Very nice. You know.
Yes, sir. So
today's kind of rain, right?
a little bit.
A little bit rainy, yeah.
I need your help here, bud. Here, help me get
I
that
think
started.
you just twist it.
No,
No?
no.
Okay.
This is more sophisticated than that.
You need one of those Chinese nails to get
Yeah.
under there.
When you got cocaine finger?
Okay. What do you mean by cocaine finger like that?
I didn't know that was this kind of episode.
See? Oh my
See?
goodness.
Ron, everyone knows. Everyone knows. Look at this.
All
Look at that
right.
nose.
All messed up. So, because you're the guest? I'm
Yes,
gonna
Okay.
guest of honor.
Okay.
Please.
Oh, the color is light, yeah?
Very light.
It is quite light.
Yeah.
But-
So
How come you can be like so peated, like if the color is light like that?
I'm not sure. Maybe from the barrel they didn't use like how bourbon is. They kind of toast the barrel, but this one maybe is just.
So
a
you
brand.
said this is Octomore.
Octomore, yeah.
Do
It's
they
from a distillery called Bruichladdich in Scotland.
Okay. Do they have it in
Kind
Indonesia?
of a caramelly.
I don't know.
Okay.
It
Oh, you started already, Ryan?
No, I'm just giving it a sniff. Just giving it a sniff.
Oh,
Colors light.
like even you can smell it already, right?
Yeah.
The
So the
smoky,
sweetness.
yeah.
You
I mean,
smell
I'm not picking up an overly amount of smokiness to me. I don't know.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Like to me, like it's so smoky.
little vanilla.
Yeah, for sure.
But
So this
it is peated, yeah.
Peated,
So
yeah.
yeah, it's pretty similar like Lafroy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a 59.1% alcohol. It's pretty high.
Depends who you ask, I guess.
I guess.
But I would say the color is kind of light.
Yeah.
What about Lafroy? Is it the color?
Lafroy is the same color, I think.
It's the same
kinda
color.
light.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So Scotch, yeah. Scotch is have a light color,
Yeah.
pretty much, right?
And
Like you
mostly like that.
said, yeah.
Scotch.
Different with bourbon. Bourbon, you can tell the
Bourbon's dark
yeah dark.
because of the barrel they
Right.
toasted. Right.
Okay. So let's cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Oh wow.
Damn.
I love this. Thank you, Elena. Ooh,
That is nice.
this is my favorite.
Kind of sweet.
Definitely tastes that peatiness to it.
Mm-hmm.
Have you tried this kind of Scotch before, Ryan?
I've not had this. No.
Islay.
So this is your first time for trying Islay
Yeah, for
style.
sure.
You call it Islay style, right?
Yeah, Islay Scotch.
Because they use a lot of peat.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite nice.
Okay.
What do you think?
You like it? You like
I do
it?
like it.
You like it?
Alright.
It's very good. Very good. Very good.
I think most people would be shocked.
Got a little heat.
Yeah.
Got a little heat on the back end, which I like. You
Okay.
know? Doesn't hit you right away, which I appreciate. You really just taste that smokiness, that the peat, and then maybe about 10-15 seconds later you get that nice warm.
Okay, it comes like pretty slow.
Because let's
right?
be honest,
Okay.
viewers, it's it's not terribly warm out today.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
this is the right drink for,
Okay.
for the afternoon.
Okay.
I'm feeling a little saltiness in the back.
Saltiness.
Maybe from the ocean, because it's an island, right?
Mm.
Lafroy have that too.
Right.
Lafroy.
Islay
yeah.
usually tastes
like salty
yeah,
water,
salt,
like
yeah.
ocean.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Right.
then-
Let's do another sip.
The legs are pretty long.
For sure. There they go. It's just glasses. Just
Wow.
kind of-
What do you think about the finish? It's
To
kind
be
of
honest
short,
with you,
I think.
Whatever is peated, I love it.
Okay. The finish is kind of short.
I love
But
it, yeah.
it hits you in the back of the throat. It has that heat in the back of the throat.
Yeah.
What do you think, Ryan?
I agree. I mean, it might be nice if you're gonna have a glass of it on a rock or two, just to help
It's very hot.
settle out the
Yeah.
back end a little bit. But no, this would be a danger zone if I had this in my house and the only bottle I had.
You think this kind of drink you're gonna like drink it occasionally, like, or drink it every daily?
Well,
What do you think?
I'll
Right.
take one. I could drink it daily
Okay.
for sure,
Good for you, man.
especially after work.
Really?
Hard
Oh my
day of
God.
work.
Oh wow.
No.
So you are a whiskey drinker, though.
But
So you've been
not a
drinking.
hard day at work.
Okay.
Not a hard day.
Not
at work.
that.
Any day at work, this could pair well with.
Okay.
I think you could use this for a nice celebration, or that,
Right,
that
right,
rough
right.
day you had.
Uh-huh.
It can do both. It's got the flavor that can stand out.
It does.
Kind of
Yeah,
punches
yeah, yeah.
through in the front end,
Yeah, I
and then you
agree
got the
with you.
fire to knock it out in the back end. I really
Right,
appreciate
right.
that. Yeah.
So there's like vanilla in there. This is 5 years age.
Oh, 5 years. Okay.
Yeah, non-chill filtered.
You can definitely taste the high alcohol content.
Yeah,
Oh, how many alcohol?
50,
How many percent?
59.
59.
I mean, it's got some
Oh
punch
my
to it.
goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
59.
59, pretty high.
I mean, let's say 60 then.
Yeah. For,
They said it's to balance
Just
the
round it up.
peatiness.
Huh?
that
To
makes
balance
sense.
the
That makes
peatiness.
sense.
Because
Ah.
You can punch through that.
this
Yeah.
is very peaty. Like Lafroy, they said they have like 50 ppm. This one is 108 ppm. So it's like double.
What is PPM?
It's like phenol parts per million.
Oh,
No
okay.
pops from million.
Phenol is
That's a
the
measurement
peat.
of the peat. How
Yeah,
much
the
peat's in
peat.
there?
Oh, okay.
how
okay.
heavy the
They even measure by the peat, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is very high. Like
It is.
Octomore, if you look, Google it, it has a very high peat content. Yeah. So
Even you can smell the smokiness from
You
here.
can smell
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, the longer it lingers, I think the smokier your palate gets.
yeah.
You notice that? Just sort of interesting. Like, the longer I just kind of sit, yeah, the smokiness really settles into the tongue.
But I'm really surprised that this is your first time trying the like Islay Scotch, right?
To be honest with you guys, I don't taste a whole lot of Scotch.
Okay.
So,
But-
but I've had a lot of Scotch over the years, but certainly have enjoyed my Scotches.
Uh-huh.
This one, it's unique enough.
Right.
It feels
Okay.
like a special bottle just by the flavor profiles of it. So.
Because like usually like first time they try this kind of Scotch, like Islay Scotch, they'll be surprised. You know, like
Yeah.
They're shocked.
yeah, they're shocked.
It's like drinking an ashtray,
Yeah.
basically.
Let's talk about the packaging a little bit, gentlemen.
It's very modern, right?
Why with the solid black bottle? Do you think that has something to do with the preservation of the liqueur, or just
I don't think
is
so.
this the lux that they're trying to go for in this
This
packaging?
distillery is pretty modern, I would say. It's
Okay.
pretty progressive. Like all their bottles, like they have another one called just a regular Bruichladdich, and then it's just blue. It's blue bottle. It's very nice color, like ocean blue color. And then this one, they just try to make it appeal to more young people, I guess. That's why they're making crazy drinks. You know?
It's a very dark satin finish, maybe a matte satin finish on the bottle that they're using some spot UV to really bring out the brand name here.
When was it built?
So it was built in 1881 by
1881.
Yeah.
So they must be upgrade about the
But
bottle.
they reopened, they closed, they reopened,
okay.
and finally in 2001 they changed all their like strategies, and then they make like modern kind of drinks.
The bottle looks
aged
modern.
for 5 years.
Yeah, this one's
5 years, okay.
usually for Scotch that's not too old. 5 years.
The release was in 2024.
Okay, but Scotch usually like takes about
10, 12.
Oh, okay. No, minimum.
Minimum. Well,
For Scotch.
3.
3
Right?
years, right?
Do
Minimum.
you think that's why the heavy peat, the heavy smokiness, to help kind of mimic the aging process? Do you think
Probably. Well,
to get to more of that oakiness, some of the more of that sweet? I mean, why do you think?
they use.
Yeah, because obviously the Scotches I've had, you do see the 10, 12, 15 year.
Okay.
If this is only a 5, maybe some of that extra smokiness with the high alcohol content is to kind of make up for the fact that this is only a 5 year.
No. So the island of Islay is a special area of Scotland. So Scotland have 5 regions. You probably drink mostly Highland whiskies like Johnny Walker and all that, right? Islay, they're in an island. So when they have malted barley, they need to dry it out. They don't have trees there. So they use peat. Peat is like the ground. So they cut that ground up. That ground have like old vegetable, like from old grass, I guess.
Sure.
So they burn the peat because they don't have firewood. So the way they dry the malted barley is by burning the peat. So that peat is very smoky. It has that very smoky flavor.
It doesn't burn clean.
Yeah, that's why.
Kind of smoke.
That's why all the Islay Scotch tastes like this because of the peat.
So that means that all the malted barley that they put on top, it inhale all the peat, right?
All the smoke.
All the smoke from the peat.
Yeah,
right?
because that's all they have in the island.
So that's why
Yeah,
tastes really like strong and smoky and
right.
Okay.
Because that's all they have. They don't have firewood, so that's what they use.
Okay.
I want to see some images of this island. It sounds like it's like Easter Island or something.
Yeah, it's like those typical
I can imagine. Yeah.
ocean with like,
All the greens, they don't have a lot of trees, I guess.
Not a lot of trees.
Sounds like they've got booze though.
They need booze.
They need booze.
If you live in an
Hey,
island,
when you don't have trees
Because you don't have to
make
do
you
anything
feel
to it.
comfortable and at home, Scotch. Scotch will make it all better.
Because they don't have anything else to do.
I love Scotch. I
Except
love
drinking
Scotch.
whiskey.
Scotch is Scotch,
It's
Scotch.
interesting. It does punch above its weight as far as the feeling that you get from drinking. It almost feels like the satisfaction, the buzz satisfaction, just off the small pour we've just had. It is
Right.
all my worries
Yeah.
have sort of vaporized.
Exactly.
And now we're here. This is which I very much appreciate on a Friday.
Yeah. Instead of you drinking beers, you need a lot of cans to get you like same level as you drinking like whiskey, things
Sure,
like
sure.
yeah,
So like I mean whiskey is the best, I guess. Like it's healthy.
I guess it's the water of life.
That's what
That's
some
what
people
they say.
I'm not sure.
Well, when Elena got it, she got it from Scotland directly, and then she brought it for us. Thank you, Elena.
Did they sell it in? Do they sell it in the States?
In the state, I
In
just
the
saw
US?
it.
Oh, you did.
I just saw
Okay.
it. It was like 200. But over there, it's 140
So this
pounds.
was brought to you from where?
Scotland.
Oh,
From the distillery.
So
she
did
got
you
it
travel over with it?
Yeah, she got it from the distillery. So yeah, thank you.
Special bottle.
So like I heard not what I heard. I saw like before. Like, but you guys used to be roommates, right?
Yes.
Is there any like
There's some
fun
crazy
story
stuff.
you're gonna
Fun story.
share to
Too
the
many to share.
viewers? Share it.
We didn't have that party.
What party? I heard it was
I had a few parties.
Few parties.
like stripper
So-
party. Stripper parties.
Yeah.
I didn't
We
remember that
we
much.
were all in our late 20s, I think, when we all met.
Roommates.
We,
Long time ago, yeah.
we found each other. Each person was renting a room in this very large house with a courtyard, and nobody knew each other. People were just looking for a cool, like a decent house to live in, and it just so happened after I moved in, it felt like the dynamic of the house changed a bit. It felt like when I moved in, kind of nobody was talking to people.
Right.
All of a sudden, him and I kind of connected.
Okay, that's good.
And then some other people moved out, some
It's
new
all about
people moved
connection,
in, and we had a kind of a really good vibe for a year or so. And, met some really great people. There's a tiki bar in Alameda where we were living, and that was a lot of fun. We got to meet some of the bartenders there, and their friends would come over, and they would make drinks.
Okay.
And so we had kind of a good vibe going on for a while. We'd have some kind of crazy parties, and
Yeah. So his birthday and mine is like a day apart.
Yeah.
So
Oh, really?
We
Okay.
did like a crazy party back then.
Oh,
We
that's how you
called
guys
some
get along pretty
dancers.
fast.
yeah.
When's your birthday? Oh, the same thing. Oh, I have the same birthday too.
Yeah, this guy told me, "Hey man, some people are messing with your car." And I was like, "What?" In the middle of this party where we have 25, 30 people at the house, and it was just kind of starting really. And I was like, "All right." And he's like, "People are messing with your car outside." And I said, "What?"
Okay.
Went outside, and there was some paid cops,
Oh, paid cops.
which
So
Hank,
it's a fake one, right?
Yeah.
I knew nothing about it. Anyway, the rest of that night's
is
history.
cheaper.
Listen.
This is cheaper.
That was a different time.
Yeah. If you want to see the footage, you have to go to our OnlyFans, okay?
You got a look at it?
Maybe. Paid content.
Yeah.
So what do you want to give this score? 1 to 10.
Oh, yeah.
10 is the best.
score
1
it.
is the worst. With the price, this is $200, Ryan.
So I gotta factor price. As
Yeah,
part
you
of
gotta
my-
factor
so
price.
value.
And then the flavor, how it makes you feel. Like that gin, $35 makes you feel good. It's
Yeah.
$35. That's like a 10 probably for you, right? But for this is $200.
$200.
$200.
But it's a special bottle too.
I mean,
So I have to take it to the fact that you have a friend that brought you this special bottle that we're all sharing together.
right.
I feel like that weighs into my vote a little bit.
Okay.
I mean, but don't feel intimidated with the price. Like
No,
whatever you
honestly,
You don't have to factor it in.
but still, whatever he feels
People-
comfortable to give you.
look,
score.
$200.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot. It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
For some people. It's a lot of money, and yeah, I mean, it's not as if I'm like going through a $200 bottle of liquor a week. So I think that's important to consider.
Yeah.
It is damn good. I'll say that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it's
Good to hear that.
it's in the upper echelon on the rating scale. Am I going first? Who's going first?
Go
You
ahead.
first. Yeah, you're the guys today.
$200, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna give it a nice. I'm gonna give it a nice
Oh, hey.
8.2.
Okay.
What?
You know my number. You know my number.
He loves it.
10.
10?
Price doesn't matter to him.
Price doesn't matter to me.
You told me to factor. I was factoring in price for the masses, but yeah,
10.
no,
Yeah.
10 for me.
For me,
8 for Ryan, 10 for me. And what about you, Dennis?
because of the price, man.
See?
Dennis is a bit of a cheapskate, huh?
I told you don't feel intimidated with the price.
Are you
Like, you just feel
That-
the
I look at the whole.
into
the whole picture,
Are you
okay.
into the bathtub booze? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. So I like jungle juice.
You get jungle juice, making your own moonshine in the bathtub. Uh-huh.
7.
Oh!
It's pretty good. It's pretty
Wow! I feel like that's a little
Oh,
low.
yeah.
good. The price, I can't handle the
Well,
price.
give me yours. huh?
$200.
You don't
Yeah.
deserve it at a 7.
But thank
7.
you, Elena.
But
That's
still,
very
why you?
generous.
Okay, I
Yeah.
respect that.
Mhm.
7. Okay.
Honestly,
Mhm.
yeah, I gotta give this easily a north of a 9, between a 9 and
Oh,
a 10.
okay.
If the price were to come,
If the price, Yeah.
You asked me to factor price, and so yeah.
So that's why don't mention about the price.
No, if they price it, do you know what I think they should price this? It's probably 90 or 200.
So, have you guys done scotches on this format?
Yeah,
before?
we did.
Yeah.
And so, how does that compare to the other scotches that you've had?
For me,
to be honest, we're not Scotch
Understand,
fans.
understand.
We like bourbon.
So, how many scotches have you done?
Scotch is maybe
couple.
yeah,
Three
like
three
three or
videos.
four.
And then,
Yeah.
is he always at a 7, or where is he at on these scotches?
The Scotch is
He always picky about
picky.
the.
I'm very picky.
He
about
always. When he have a guest, he always picky.
Mm.
I knew that.
Bourbon, I would give high marks.
Mm.
Yeah, especially like this one.
I don't know.
It's my favorite.
Yeah.
Because bourbon, they're more, for me, more value.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because they're not that expensive and then they taste great.
Right. But for me, like compare bourbon and peat.
Yeah.
You talking about peat?
Especially this one.
I like peat
This
the
is
most.
very peaty. It's like you're drinking an ashtray, like you pour water and
That is not accurate.
But actually, he's
It's
That's
like that.
insulting.
Well, I mean, this one
Uh-huh.
actually I expect it to be more peaty because when they
But
said
drinking an
100
ashtray, I think, in my opinion.
Come on,
Look, I get
the first time you
look.
drink this, if you never drink,
That's why I was.
Look,
I was like so surprised.
I
like Ryan.
get the simile that you're doing here,
Yeah.
which is drinking an ashtray. But although, come on, drinking an ashtray is absolutely disgusting.
That's what he told me.
You wouldn't
Like the first time.
ashtray juice, you wouldn't rate a 7.
well, if you let's say you drink wine usually or beer, right?
Uh-huh.
You drink this, you pass
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
This is
I mean,
This
yeah.
is
If,
like,
you,
what the heck
if
is
your
this?
comparison with that, it might be.
yeah.
But if you're a whiskey drinker like Ryan, you know, like
That's true.
yeah.
Because the first time I drank like a Lafroy, I was like, do you hate me? Why do you give this for my birthday? But now I like it.
Do you hate?
Yeah. But now I like it like
Okay,
after a
okay.
while.
No, I think it needs like because of the smokiness, because of the high, because
Right.
of the alcohol content.
Uh-huh.
I think this needs a cigar, a cigarette,
Oh,
something
yeah,
to
it does.
something to help it.
Events like to
Something to help it blow off the heat that is generated. You know?
to pair with it, right?
For sure.
Yeah. I agree with
And
you.
if you're, it's unfortunate if you don't smoke. I'm not sure what you do there. Eat a piece of bread. I don't know. What are you doing? You know.
You don't smoke it.
I guess you need some nuts, or some mixed nuts to
Yeah, like smoked nuts or smoked
something.
meat.
Yeah, beef stick.
Yeah.
Something to help
Smoked meat.
pair it with, because it is a little.
It's very
It's a little
strong.
heavy on the tongue for sure.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. But like I'm so surprised, like Ryan, like you don't really surprised when you taste it the first time, right? You just like kind of chill. And
Yeah.
I drink a lot of liquor straight. So
that's the thing. Man. That's why.
actually,
That's the reason why.
Look, I enjoy a cocktail, but honestly, like I really enjoy the liquor, how it was distilled, and and how it was aged in a barrel or not aged, right? In some
Right.
cases, and so I think the only way to really, as we're doing now, just sampling it's neat.
Right.
I mean that's generally how I like to drink, and you know,
Okay.
so yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
This is nice. I'm telling you, even though it's
So why you
very
give 7?
peaty,
I'm just
sweet.
joking.
The price.
Okay, just
The price.
Okay, cheers again. Okay.
All right, $40 for this. What do you get?
$40, 15.
All right.
You're right.
This is
Wait.
really good.
But you didn't pay for this.
I didn't, yeah.
It's a gift.
I'm telling them, like, if they want to buy like a nice
Sure.
Scotch, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Look,
should I spend that
if-
much money?
If you, all right.
That's where I
You come,
look at it.
you come, you're hanging out with some. If you're a man coming out to hang out with some of your bros,
Yeah.
You show up with this bottle?
Exactly.
You gotta
you
be-
show up with this bottle, and a pack of smokes, or a couple cigars, you're winning.
You're a kid.
Yeah.
You're winning.
Your boy's gonna
Yeah.
keep hanging out
I
with
think
you.
that's
Like you're the
what-
man. You're the man.
Well, it's gonna be highly appreciated.
Exactly, yeah.
No one's gonna be mad at you until your friend
This is very
tells you it's 7. You know.
This is very nice.
Okay.
Yeah, good. All right, so we
Uh-huh.
tried the whiskey, Scotch, and then usually at the end we have a quote.
Yeah. Quote. Do you have quote or
Ryan,
puzzle or anything?
Something you want to
I
tell
don't
us?
really have a quote, man.
So what do you have, Ryan?
I don't know. What do you guys want me to do?
You come a long way from
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Want me to play the guitar or something?
Guitar? All right, let's go.
Okay, this is like new thing, kinda.
Yeah.
Quotes. Quotes for what?
Quotes for what? This is
What's
better
for
than
nothing?
quotes.
Let's go, Ryan.
Let's
Yes.
go.
How about a little Dire Straits?
Let's do it.
I love this. Oh man, this feels so good.
Stepping on the angel
Oh, yeah.
chain, like coffee bean. Staring at the movies,
Oh, you got a good voice too, right?
magazine.
Oh man.
The waitress, she watches me. Stay up from the barrel bar. Gonna get a pickup for my steel guitars. Saw you walking out from Shaftesbury Avenue. Excuse me talking, I want
New album coming.
I wanna
in the
marry
stores.
you. Hey, it's the 7th Heaven Street.
All right, guys.
Don't seem so proud. You're just another angel walking in the crowd, and I'm walking in the Wild West End.
So, guys, that's all what we have with this tonight.
Wild
Thank you for watching
What? You end this?
again.
Come on, man. I'm enjoying this.
walking
Wait
with
more.
wild
We gotta say
best
bye to the
friend.
viewers.
Okay, bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys.